My name is Ethan Brooks. I am a young man now. I am 23 years old today. I live alone now. I live in a small, cheap apartment in the city. The walls of the apartment are very thin. The walls are not strong. The nights in the apartment are very quiet. I hear almost no sounds. My life was simple every day. My life was too simple and repetitive. Every day was the same. I woke up. I went to work. I came home. I felt like a robot doing the same thing every day. I worked as a delivery driver for a restaurant. I delivered food. My hours were very long. I worked for many hours every day. I earned very little money from this hard work. I had no future plans. I felt completely empty inside my heart. I felt nothing at all. I was not sad. I was not happy. I was just empty. The feeling was a deep hole. One night, the rain was falling very hard. The rain was very loud. The streets were completely wet and very dark now. It was hard to see. Cars moved very fast on the wet street. They did not slow down for the rain. People stayed inside their warm houses. They did not go outside in the rain. I was driving my last food delivery of the night. I was tired. I wanted to finish my job now. I wanted to go home quickly. I wanted the long, wet night to end now. I wanted to sleep soon. Then, suddenly, I saw her. I saw a young woman on the street. Her name was Sarah. She stood alone on the dark sidewalk. She had no umbrella with her. Her clothes were completely wet from the rain. The water was falling from her hair. She was crying now. I saw her tears. I slowed my car down very slowly. I drove carefully. I told myself one thing. Keep driving, Ethan. Keep going home. It is not your problem. I told myself, you are tired. You must go home. You cannot stop now. But I stopped the car. I stopped completely in the dark, heavy rain. I looked at her face now. I looked at Sarah's wet face. I opened my car window slowly. The cold air and water came inside. "Are you okay?" I asked her. My voice was quiet, but she heard me. She looked very scared now. She looked surprised that I stopped. Her voice was shaking now. Her voice was weak from crying and cold. Sarah then told me, "I missed the last bus home. The bus is gone now." It was very, very late now. It was not planned for me to stop. It was not planned for me to talk to a stranger in the rain. But I said, "Get in the car now. Come inside. I will take you home." She opened the car door. She sat down quickly on the seat next to me. She sat very quietly now. She held her wet hands together tightly. She told me her sad story. She spoke with a low, sad voice. She told me she had just lost her job today. Her boss fired her. She told me her mother was very sick at home. She was worried about her mother. She told me she felt completely alone in the big, dark city. She felt lonely, and she had no money for a taxi now. I listened to her story. I did not interrupt her words at all. I did not judge her for crying. I did not judge her story. I only drove slowly through the heavy rain. I listened to her voice and the sound of the wipers. I listened to the whole story from start to finish. When I dropped her off at her small building, she smiled at my face. It was a weak smile. It was a very small smile, but the smile was completely real. She said softly, "Thank you for stopping the car for me, Ethan." She added one more thing. "No one stops anymore in this city. No one helps." That sentence stayed inside my head for a long time. It was a strong sentence. That night, I could not sleep at all. My mind was awake and busy. I kept thinking about her words. I thought about "no one stops anymore." I kept thinking about my empty life. I thought about the emptiness I felt inside. The next days after the rain felt very different. The world looked different now. I started talking to people at work. I spoke to the store owner. I started helping people more. I did small, kind actions every day. I helped a person carry a heavy box. I opened the door for many people. Nothing big changed in my life. The outside stayed the same. I still had the same job. I still drove the same car for delivery. I still lived in the same small, cheap apartment. But something inside me changed completely. Something woke up. A warm feeling woke up inside my heart. The emptiness was slowly filling up. I learned something simple, but very important about my life. I learned that life changes only when you decide to stop for others. Life changes only when you decide to care about a stranger. Helping Sarah was not planned at all. It was an accident in the rain. But that one small stop changed the direction of my empty life. Sometimes, one small stop in the rain can change a whole long life. It can change your life and the life of another person. I helped her get home safely that night. I helped her body. But without knowing it, she helped my lonely heart. She saved my direction. Now my life is full of purpose, and it all started because I chose to stop the car in the rain. We must help people in life. Life is a journey where we share good actions and kind moments every day. When you give help to another person, you also receive hope and purpose for yourself. Always choose kindness.